Monday food vlog. This is my Chinese spot. This is Golden Dragon. This is their lunch special. They've got a lot of different options. I showed you in the beginning kind of their food wall. So the spot is very kitcheny, and that's what I want for a Chinese spot. It's got to just look bare bones, got to just walk down kind of like a nasty looking mopped floor to a counter, and they're all in the back with like their woks and like things and boxes and concoctions that they have. And the food is usually banging. So the chicken and broccoli at this spot is really good. For my lunch special, either get chicken and broccoli and brown sauce or boneless spare ribs. It's tough to find some good boneless spare ribs. I had a good spot in Illinois. There's a lot of different Chinese places around me here in Rockland County, but Golden Dragon's my spot that I've been going to. They have an awesome lunch special. For $9, you get your meal. So I got boneless spare ribs, fried rice, an egg roll, and a soda. I feel like it used to come with a soup, but I guess it doesn't anymore. I'll show you the egg roll when we get to that point. And a little fortune cookie. But this right here is... Ooh, they made it hot. Boneless spare ribs, fried rice, and then, because I don't like these guys, the little green things, or the onions, which it doesn't look like there's too many right now. Here's one. I kind of pick all those out, and then I put soy sauce on it, and then I mash everything up. So I'll show you what the final looks like. Final product looks like. We'll mash it up right now. Give me a second. Okay, this is the boneless spare ribs with the fried rice all mixed up. I added soy sauce on it. So here's what one boneless spare rib looks like with fried rice. But that's the meal. And then after, I'll take my egg roll, pour some duck sauce in there, mash it all around. But let's go to town. All right, so I pulled out a lot of the onions. It's a good sized portion. You see a lot of rice, good thickness here. And they're good there too. I told the guy I'll be there in 25 minutes, and he didn't start cooking until basically I got there, which I had to wait a little bit. But it's hot. You can do 1 or 2 soy sauce packets. I'm gonna do 2. But just sprinkle it all around. And just keep rocking. This is a good piece of... Oh. I just dropped it on my lotion. But I got a Coca-Cola. Usually I get Dr. Pepper, but they didn't have any. Oh. I think I would do really well in that challenge where you have to drink from like a Coca-Cola can, a McDonald's Coca-Cola, like a 2-liter bottle, and because they all taste different, but there's nothing like a can of Coca-Cola that's cold that you just crack open and have a sip. It's so good. Now again, there's a lot of other spots you could go to for Chinese food, but I feel like if they don't have boneless spare ribs on the menu as an option, that means they don't know how to throw down in the kitchen. I'm not a chef, but in the Chinese culinary world, I feel like if you know how to like carve the boneless off of the ribs, that's like a specialty. That's an art. That's like an artist. You know how to like work the knife to get it off. Unless they get shipped in directly boneless, then there's no excuse to not have boneless spare ribs on your plate. But look at that. Load up your fork, even though it's tough sometimes. These like plastic little forks. A bunch of rice, the chicken on there, the pork, and then this is a tough bite. Yeah, take the onions out. Making my way through the platter though. By the time you start working down, all the juices from the soy sauce, the sauce from the ribs, all go on top of your pork fried rice, and it just tastes so banging. Some of the pork and the pork fried rice looks a little suspect, so I get rid of those. More onions. I wish there was a way to tell them at hibachi, Chinese phrases, Chinese restaurants, like if I can have fried rice with no onions, no pork, and still have them fried up the rice, because white rice isn't bad, but when you fry it, it just tastes so good. But I don't know how it became a staple to make fried rice with onions, green scallions, pork. I know they have like chicken fried rice and all that. Do they have chicken fried rice? I don't know if they have chicken fried rice. But why it became a staple to put onions in fried rice? It's not like there's onions in white rice. So when you have an option for fried rice, why do you start putting all this funky stuff in there? Just keep it fried. Like just take the rice and fry it. Because then you're changing the whole item to like white rice or fried rice with onions, pork, scallions. Like, no, just give me fried rice. Because it's not really just fried rice. All right, making a dent. Let's see if I can move this down a little bit. There we go. Boom shakalaka. Now, what I typically do, well, first I breathe for a second. I take the egg roll, and I'll put it in there with some soy sauce and I'll eat that up. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that. Okay, now once that's all done, you have all that juices left from the boneless spare ribs, the rice, the soy sauce. You pour your duck sauce into the same bin. So you dip your egg roll. It's got all the nice juices on it. So good. Nothing like a nice crispy egg roll. I get 2 duck sauces. Usually if I had more hands, I put some of the duck sauce right in. And then I just dip and mix it all around with this stuff. I had an old boss who would cut all this stuff out of the middle and just eat the outside of the egg roll. Because there was a place by us that had such crispy egg rolls. They were so good. So for like $9, I think it came to with tax, you get all that boneless spare ribs, pork fried rice, and an egg roll, and a soda. And you're completely full by the time you're done eating. And like I said, this spot, Golden Dragon, their chicken and broccoli is on point. I think I might do another video with chicken and broccoli. And I'm sure everything else that they have is good too. They have like people behind, they have like 4 people working there, all on the woks. There's like a big fire will go up occasionally. And then they just like keep moving the wok around and all the like juices are going, and General Tso's chicken, all that stuff. Last bite here. So good. That's the lunch special from Golden Dragon. I'll eat my wonton, I'll finish my soda, and I'll keep it moving. Peace.